Hey girls, hey girlies. It's your girl Ayana Peterson, the Thrifting Diva, and I'm getting ready for work and wanted to talk about removing why I believe a lot of people remove their makeup wrong and what they can do about it to fix it the next time. And so I'm actually going to put this on here. Let's see. All right, microphone on. Sorry. Getting ready for work right now, and so we are doing this. Good morning, Maria. Maria, let me know if you can hear me. I just put my microphone on, so I want to make sure I'm coming through loud and clear while I get ready. Um, there we go. Okay, so I am, as I said, I'm getting ready for work, and I'm just gonna do my routine while we talk a little skincare this morning. And so let's see. Yep, perfect. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate that. Okay, so makeup. Now, as I said, most of the times I don't wear makeup during the day because one, I'm not that good. I'm not, my makeup application skills are not that great. Um, but when I do wear makeup on the weekends, oh, thanks. True indeed, my road dog. Um, when I do wear makeup, I used to obviously I used to wear it a lot, and the reason I wore makeup a lot was because of my skin. I had really bad skin, and to cover up those imperfections, makeup was the thing. No issues with makeup. I love makeup. I'm just not that good at it, but no issues at all. However, talking to a lot of women how they remove makeup, I'm just like, listen, you are doing more damage to your skin removing the makeup than you are putting on the makeup. So we're going to talk a little bit of the best ways to remove your makeup, and if you're doing it wrong, how you can easily make that switch with a couple of pointers. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with, obviously for me this morning, I did a quick rinse and I am using my CeraVe cleanser. Now I normally put my CeraVe cleanser in this bottle, but you should know what the CeraVe cleanser comes in. One of the best cleansers out there for dry skin. However, I cannot use that cleanser to remove makeup. That thing is stubborn. It doesn't work. And so it is just not something that I would use to remove makeup. Okay, going in second in my skin routine is this niacinamide brightening toner from Good Molecules, one of my favorite skincare products that I have that I absolutely, really, really, really would recommend to anyone, whether you have dry skin or oily skin. This thing is a glow up maker, especially if you're a person of color and looking to make sure you get rid of any type of dark spots. The tyrosinase inhibitors they have in here, like arbutin and licorice root, are perfection. So grab your bottle. You will not be disappointed. And more importantly, it is very budget friendly because on this channel, we're talking about a luxe lifestyle on a budget, affordable items that make our lives better. And this in skincare is one of the best ones. So, screenshot if you're looking for something to add to your skincare routine. It normally goes on after the cleanser. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. Remove makeup remover. Let me know in the comments below if you're one of those people that use makeup wipes to remove your makeup. The makeup wipes, you come in and you dab, dab, dab. Let me know because I was talking to a few people this weekend and all my girlies were using makeup wipes to remove makeup. And I was like, let's put those things away for emergencies. Like there's nothing else and there's only water. By the way, water does not remove makeup. So anyone telling you they only use water, that makeup, I don't know where it's going, but it's certainly not being removed from the skin. So definitely water is out. If you're using water alone to remove the makeup, then you're doing something wrong there. Okay. Um, Now, going back to the makeup wipes, really, um, the makeup wipes, when you use that, literally just drag makeup mostly. Yes, it will take some of it off. But getting into this, it really also drags makeup into the pores. Okay. So if you are using just makeup wipes to remove, to remove your makeup, then you're really actually doing yourself a disservice and you're probably not really getting all that makeup off. Also, look at how many wipes you normally go through to remove a full bead. That's a lot of wipes. And it's really not doing anything besides moving and sludging the makeup around for the first few minutes. Let me know in the comments if you've been frustrated with the amount of wipes you have to use or just how long it takes to remove the makeup. If you're using makeup wipes, I really, really will recommend that you try something different. You try something, what I'm going to talk about in this live, you try something different because makeup wipes by themselves are not doing it. Now, some makeup wipes are even worse because normally they may have alcohol in it. They may not even have any type of properties to move the wipes. Some people say I use baby wipes. I'm like, that is just moving the mascara from here to there. And the way they make this makeup these days with the waterproof makeup and all of that stuff, that's going to take you forever and a day. So makeup wipes, if you're using that to remove your makeup, then it's probably not doing anything really good for your skin. Also, think of the tugging that you're doing on your skin, especially under the eye. Oh my goodness. If you're someone who's really conscious of anti aging and you're trying to use products for anti aging, and then you go in and you're like tugging the skin, then you're probably not doing you're going to end up not doing something right. So make sure that when you're using makeup wipes, if you have to, that you're being gentle, but most of us are not that gentle. You come home in the evening, you want that makeup off, and you're going to ham on your face. All the tugging, most of us are going to do this, and then over the eyes, it's going to be a lot. So recommend you do not use makeup wipes. But what can you use? I got you here. I got you. The double cleanse method is a really, really good way of removing makeup. So, what is double cleansing? All right, so you saw me just put this on for mine. I'm doing a quick morning routine. This is the hyaluronic acid Hydra Power Essence, and I use this in the winter times because I have very dry skin. And so just needing a little extra layer of hydration magnets on that skin. So we're good. And then I'm going to go in with my vitamin C. Vitamin C in the morning, ladies, and not in the evenings because, ooh. So when I use the vitamin C, this vitamin C, I'm sorry, I'm using is Vitano C. And um, I picked this up in Japan recently. So the jury's still out on whether it works the way it's supposed to. So I'll do a full review on my channel. And if you're not already following me, go ahead and like and subscribe if you want to get more information. If you're enjoying the information that I'm putting out here on these lives, go ahead and like and subscribe and check out the channel. There's some really good information on there on skincare, as long as other things on living a luxe life on a budget. But anyway, going back to our discussion at hand, what can we do to remove makeup if we're not using makeup wipes? We're not using water because those things are a no go. And so, one of the things that is highly recommended is the double cleansing method. The double cleansing method basically means you're going to cleanse your skin twice with two different types of cleansers. Normally an oil cleanser, and then going in with maybe one of your regular cleanser that you use. So here's a couple of oil cleansers that really, really do the trick. Um, Looks like my daughter might have taken my cleanser that I really, really love. Okay, but here's one that I have in here, and this is the hydrating. CeraVe has a hydrating foaming oil cleanser. Now, I do like this. I don't love it. I've used it a few times. Bottle is still pretty thin, but as I said, I only use the double cleanse method when I wear makeup. So I don't use it every day. But the CeraVe Hydrating Foaming Oil Cleanser. And one of the things that they put into this, they want you to realize is that you want to feel still hydrated. You don't want to be stripping your skin of oil, the oils in your skin, when you're doing a cleansing, especially when you're double cleansing, where you're literally trying to remove as much oils on there. And so this one is for dry to very dry skin. Now, I would say, even if you are someone with oily skin, you can use the double cleanse method, which is adding an oil. And I know it seems counterintuitive, like, hey, I cannot stomach the thought of putting more oil on my skin when I have oily skin. But when used with the double cleanse method, it will be okay. Now, what you would do, most of the oils, you put them on, and you can, honestly, you can use any oil, but basically what you're doing is you're using oil to break down the oil in the makeup. And that's kind of what is happening. It's back to good old science, right? Like attracts like. The oil in this will attract the oil in the makeups that they use for your makeup. And then that helps to break down and get everything emulsified and broken down to for you to be able to go in with your next step of a regular cleanser to be able to break it down. So when I say, use an oil, even if you have oily skin, rather than a makeup wipe, it is going to be much easier. It is also for people with dry skin, it's not going to feel like you have literally stripped your skin and your skin feels raw, which I used to do when I used the makeup wipes. I had tons of them, but I always felt like my skin felt super dry, even more dry when I would remove it. Now, yes, they have made wipes that have hydrate, and like CeraVe even has a makeup wipe. But the process also is the idea of going in and just tugging on your skin that much is really hard. So the hydrating foaming oil from CeraVe is a good one. I normally use an oil from Japan, Hydra. Let me see, I might have it. Nope. I do not have it here. Looks like my daughter picked that one out of my stash. So that one is a good one for when you want to break down the oils. It's another type of oil, break it down, and you're able to use it to just get into the skin. Now, any type of oils. In a pinch, I've used olive oil. If you are you try to use certain oils that are not very comedogenic, meaning it won't break you out, like coconut oil and stuff like that. But there are tons of oils, cleansing oils or cleansing balms on the market that you can use. But the process is what we're looking at. It's going after the double cleanse process. So once you break that down, then you go in with your regular cleanser. In my case, a CeraVe. Here is the Walgreens hydrating facial cleanser that they normally have, that is a dupe to the CeraVe. Walgreens be on their own duping ideas. And so you want to go in and do it like that, because when you start doing the double, this will remove, the second part will remove any oil residue that's left. And I normally find for this, there's always a lot of residue. So you must. I've used other oils that doesn't have that much of a residue, but what this would do is drop that hydration back onto my skin, especially because I have dry skin, and allow for the residue of whatever last piece of makeup is gone, for it to remove it. The CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser by itself does not really take off all the makeup for me. I will be washing and washing and washing and washing. Mean it will become a like fifth cleanse kind of thing if I'm using just the hydrating cleanser. It just doesn't do it. But whenever I use the double cleanse, meaning I use an oil-based cleanser followed up by the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser, I can do that in 2 rinses and I'm good to go. Now, obviously, when you have makeup on, you may want to add the oil in the mask. If you're wearing mascara, putting a little bit of that oil on there really does help you to gently remove your mascara. So when you're using the wipes right? That's another place that you're literally tugging on very, very thin and sensitive skin, which can lead to the wrinkles and, your wrinkles later down the road. So I put it on there and then I can easily pull it out because that's what it is for with the oil. So I'm hoping that, if you are someone who is a diehard makeup wipes fan, maybe just pick up an oil and see the difference. See how also it's so much quicker. Using the makeup wipes. Now, I have used makeup wipes before, and let me tell you, it's forever. I feel like I'm there like scrubbing on my face forever, and that could be stressful. But when you do have the oil cleanser, that is what helps with getting these things quickly removed and you're getting into the routine quickly. All right, so my step here is my moisturizing facial cream. And so you just want to put it in there like that. And just to let you know, this one is a Walgreens dupe to the Kiehl's facial cream. I really like this moisturizer. It is thick, it's heavy enough for the winter. And I feel like it feels exactly almost like the Kiehl's. Now, the Kiehl's facial cream is like $40. This is $12.99. For me, that was no issues on that one. So we are that is one thing that I really, really love with skincare, that if you understand what you're using and the ingredients in the products, you don't have to spend a lot of money and you can still get the same effect and results without, without breaking the bank. And so this Walgreens is this Walgreens dupe to me is one of their best dupes that they've had. And if you're looking for good moisturizer, you should check them out if you have a Walgreens near you, or you can do it online. You can order it online and have it shipped to you. Okay, so going back to the last part of the double cleanse, when you are using if you're using if you're using the wipes, recommend we stop with the wipes. If you're not already doing a double cleanse, recommend you get a oil cleanser and then just add it to the routine. And as I said, I don't need to use this every day. This is not necessary a thing that you need. But if you are using makeup and a lot of you've used in a lot of makeup, sometimes in the summer, if I've done a lot of sunscreen, I would do a double cleanse and stuff because, as I said, the oils attract oils. It helps to break down the oils on the skin on left with any of the products, and then we can go in with our regular cleanser and get that. Now, my skin has seen a major difference because I started doing that. Also, it doesn't take as long as when I'm using makeup wipes, and I am also not tugging on my skin, especially this under eye area is very thin compared to the other parts of our face. And so using that to just keep pulling it down, and every chance I got was not doing me any favors. So that is definitely something you got to think about, that it's not just only about getting the makeup on, but what kind of lasting effects we're having down the road. Okay. All right. So the last step I'm going to do, and let me know if there are any questions about the double cleanse method and why using those makeup wipes are just not the thing for you. And my last step for the day is going to be my sunscreen. And I do reapply at work, not as often as I should, because you should be doing every 2 hours, but I'm not outside. I sit in front of a window though. And so, sun rays do come through windows. So I do try to reapply during the day. I'm trying to be a little better about it because I don't want to leave that job and then my skin takes a hit for it because every day sitting in front of a window, um, the sun rays are just doing its thing. So this is what it looks like at the end. A quick routine for me could be about 4 to 5 minutes in the morning. Obviously, it takes longer when I am chatting you up, but this is what we are doing before we leave for work, just to get, the skin ready and prepped for the day. And then the last thing I'm going to do is just a lippy. So I work in the military, so I cannot, I can't go ham on the colors that I would want to use on my lips during the day. So something neutral keeps it really nice. Okay, well, that's all I have. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments or send me an email. And of course, if you enjoyed the program or the live, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe and check me out. I'm here every morning doing a 30-day challenge, trying to make sure that I am showing up in 2025 for myself and for you guys. All right, well, until then, have a wonderful day.